Hello, welcome to Liz Rocks and Stuff. I'm Liz, and this is episode 121 of What's in My Tumbler. We are starting off with Opal Quartz, which is a mix of opal and quartz, and we are in stage 2, going into stage 3, I believe. Fair warning, I am exhausted today. We took my kids to Dragon Con for the past week, so I've had a long week. And I'm recording this very late, trying to get it up on time. So I'm going to be a little low energy. I might just stop talking for long periods of time. You're getting a video, and that's good enough. Anyway, so we're going to do a quick search. That rock looked a little suspicious to me, but I didn't see any smaller chips, leading me to believe that it had broken or it was going to break, so I just left it. It might be the one that broke previously, I don't know. But we're going to put this in for a soap cycle. So ivory soap and water. I'm actually going to have to be putting in an order for some more rocks soon because I'm getting low on some grits. So that's exciting. I don't know what I'm going to get yet, but we'll see. Anyway, after the soap cycle, this did run for a few hours like I typically do. We're going to get that all rinsed off. And once everything's rinsed, we're just going to put it all back into the barrel. Add in the water, and then stage 3 grit. And I actually did make a mistake later. I'll talk about it when I do that, but I was very tired when I filmed this, and I'm very tired as I'm recording this, so it's all going to be a mess this week. But anyway, stage 3 for Opal Quartz. Undecided if I'm going to do a stage 3.5 on that or not. We'll have to see. But anyway, next is Softy Bunch. Softy Bunch is in stage 3.5, going into stage 4. So this will be done next week. This is chrysocolla, which is the greenish stuff, and lepidolite, which is the purple. Very excited for this. I don't have any idea how it's turning out because I haven't really looked at it, but we'll see. So doing a quick inspection, I just want to make sure, again, nothing has chipped or broken or going to cause problems since this is going into final polish, which is very exciting. I did look at this, I think, at stage 3, and it was looking okay. So hopefully I don't mess it up. But yeah, this sort takes a little while, so I will come back when it's done. Alright, so this is where I realized that I had far too much media in this batch, which I know most people probably looked at it and said that last week, but I took some out. So this should be fine. We're going to do a soap cycle. I did not add any more media back in after this, so all of the media I took out, I'm keeping out for now. Well, for now, this is the last cycle. But so soap cycle, brought it back. We're going to rinse it off. Add everything back in. All right, water, and then this is where I messed up. So I initially put in the stage 3.5 grit again, and I realized it when I put the lid on, so I had to take it off. I rinsed it all out really good. And then I put in the stage 4 grit. So that's why if you notice that in the cut, the barrel looked different, that's why I had to rinse out the 3.5 grit that I'd put in. So stage 4 for that one. All right, Shattered Dreams. This is the mix of different kinds of obsidian that broke. So they're getting redone. I do fairly quickly with this. I've only been really checking the big stuff for the chips and breaks. No particular reason, but since all of this has tumbled before, most of it is fairly good anyway. It's just needing the edges to be re-rounded where it broke. Um, so that's all I did, is I just look at the big stuff. There is a lot of little stuff in here, so I just couldn't be bothered, honestly. It's all fine. Most of the little stuff was either the small little chips that broke off or things that just had like a little bit of a crease or a crack that maybe needed to be tumbled out. But this is going into stage 3.5. Since this is obsidian, I do my smaller batches with yeah, I do my obsidian with a 5-stage cycle. At this point, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah. It's all getting rinsed off and then put back in the barrel. Adding the water and then the correct grit this time. This is the one that needed the 3.5. And so this is ready to go for another week. So this should be done in just a couple of weeks. Very exciting. I expect nothing but great things from this. It already shined up once, so I don't think there'll be problems with the obsidian. And finally, we have Iolite. Iolite is what I just started last week. Very excited to see how this turns out. But what I did with this is I did my regular sorting like you do. I put anything that needed more time in the barrel at the top, anything that I felt was ready for stage 2 in the cup at the bottom. And I'm going to kind of talk about what I did after the sorting is done. All right, so now that the sorting is more or less done, there's not a lot that needed more time. So I added my rough in. That is not a full enough barrel, so I just threw in the stage 2 rocks, which made it mostly at a decent level. I might have to put some media in for stage 2 and beyond, but for now, I'm just going to do another round of stage 1. Anything that was ready for stage 2 won't be harmed by doing another round in stage 1. They'll just be a little smaller. But anyway, that's off into stage 1 for another week. Thanks for watching and putting up with me being very tired today. Hope to see you back next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.